The Jewish Story. This week's story from the Holocaust is taken from the book Documents on the Holocaust, Selected Sources on the Destruction of the Jews of Germany and Austria, Poland and the Soviet Union, published by Yad Vashem. Yitzhak Engleman. We are today discussing two ways of dying. To move out into attack means certain death for us. The second way means death 2 or 3 days later. We must examine both ways. Perhaps there is something that could be done. As the exact details are not known to me, I would like to hear more from better informed comrades. If some comrades believe that they could stay alive, then we should think about it. Herr Rosenthal. Here in Bialystok we are fated to live out the last act of this blood-stained tragedy. What can we do, and what should we do? The way I see it, the situation really is that the great majority in the ghetto and of our group are sentenced to die. Our fate is sealed. We have never looked on the forest as a place in which to hide. We have looked on it as a base for battle and vengeance. But the tens of young people who are going into the forest now do not seek a battlefield there. Most of them will lead beggars' lives, and most likely will find a beggar's death. In our present situation, our fate will be the same, beggars all. Only one thing remains for us, to organize collective resistance in the ghetto at any cost, to write a proud chapter on Jewish Bialystok and on our movement. Our way is clear. When the first Jew is taken away, the counter-action will begin. If anyone succeeds in taking a rifle from one of the murderers and getting to the forests, fine. A young armed person can find his place in the forest. If we still have time left to prepare the departure to the forest, then it is a place for battle and revenge. I have lost everything, all those close to me, and yet subconsciously one wants to live. But there is no choice. If I thought that there might be escape not just for individuals, but for 50 or 60% of the ghetto Jews to survive, I would say that the goal of the movement should be to stay alive at all costs. But we are condemned to death. Sarah Kopinski. Comrades, if it is a question of honor, we have already long since lost it. In most of the Jewish communities, the action were carried out smoothly without a counter-action. It is more important to stay alive than to kill 5 Germans. In a counter-action we will without doubt all be killed. In the forest, on the other hand, perhaps 40 or 50% of our people may be saved. That will be our honor, and that will be our history. We are still needed. We will yet be of use. As we no longer have honor in any case, let it be our task to remain alive. Please pass on this story.